Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry it has been literally 2 weeks. I'm lazy, pretty much. But today, I think some of you may know, I have bought a couple parts to fit to my car. So that is what we're gonna do today. I'll show you what part is because it's actually quite exciting.
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 of times with the same soul. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind?
So this is obviously one of the rear BCRacing coilovers. It looks so, this is so exciting to me. I love this. This looks so dope. I'm so excited to get these into the car. I honestly think it's gonna make it look dope, and then it will make me want to like figure out what rims I actually want and hopefully get that on the way faster. But I'm kind of, the rims part, I'm kind of just like, I'll wait and eventually save for them and buy some. I mean, firstly, the problem is I don't actually know what rims I want. I'm like, do I just go and get rotor grids, because then if I scratch them I won't be bothered as much if I was to get like, what is it that everyone wants me to get? The TE37s, I think. Yeah, I think that's them. I wanted to also quickly mention that I am actually very lucky that my parents actually have their own mechanical workshop. So whenever I want to do anything on my car, I can either come here or go to Tom's workshop. We're pretty lucky that we have the ability to just chuck our cars up on a hoist and do whatever we want to do to it. So I'm just gonna do like a little shout out to my parents. Not that I know my mom watches my videos, but thank you for letting me use this place whenever I want. I would say if you guys ever need anything done, let us know, but we don't really do anything on modified cars. We're kind of just like a service center. We repair cars as well, but like we want like work that's just comes in for the day and then is sent out at the end of the day. It's just like quick and easy work that we can turn over really quickly. So we're pretty much just like a service center. But it's dope. This place is dope. I love it. Let's get into work though, because I'm just chatting shit and I need to do some work. Alright, so I found out with this, I do actually have to undo the struts and all that from inside the car, which is actually not too bad. So I've removed the rear bottom seat out of the car, which is literally only two 14mm bolts. I'm pretty sure they're 14. I just fucking guessed and sent it, honestly. And now I'm just up to taking out the backs of the rear seat. And they actually aren't even bolted in, so I don't have a bolt on this side, neither on that side. So by the looks of it, I literally just need to lift the seat up and it should unclip and then it should come out. But I'm actually surprised at how clean this bit is in here. There's like no coins or anything left behind. I mean, there's a receipt, but this car is full of receipts. Ew, is that another receipt, but it's like yellow? Might be. Anyways, we'll get on with it. I'm going to take these rear seats out and then I will send her up in the sky and start removing the old oh my god, and start removing the old struts. Doing the things they know, talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. I'm not gonna lie, I like the fact that I'm small enough to be able to like stand up like hunched over in the back here. I feel like it just makes it so much easier for me to do anything in there. Taking out the rear seats honestly wasn't too bad. The backs was honestly the hardest bit because I just couldn't like, I don't know, I just couldn't like lift it up and like pull it out and lift it up at the same time. But we got there. I now have no rear seats. It's looking like a freaking mess in there. There's wiring all over the place, but that's all right. Kind of looks like a murder scene, not gonna lie. There's like plastic, you could probably see, there's like plastic and like black installation and stuff all in the back there, but you know, I suppose that's what it's meant to look like. Let's get on with putting these coilovers in though.
Do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? Or did you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? It's gonna be hard. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive.
So my parents actually ended up just showing up, and my dad helped me get out the first strut because it was literally like stuck. So now we'll try and put this one back in. Honestly, I think I'm gonna struggle a bit because I'm alone. We'll try our best. We'll see how we go. I put the first coilover in, thank God. Bit of a pain doing it alone, but it's doable, guys. It is doable. I just need to tighten up this bolt, so this 17 mil, the nut and bolt, need to tighten that up, and then inside the car you've got the two 12 mils. I just need to tighten that up as well, and then this side is done. 3 more to go.
You were fine all this time, I was inside out. Put my heart in your hands till it came back round. Didn't think that you'd fallen so deep. Didn't know that I had it in me. Guess my sanity breaks away too easy.
Bring it to a halt, back down. Bring it to a halt, you're whack and it's all your fault. Back down. Bring it to a halt, you're whack and it's all your fault. Back down, back down, back down, back down, back down. That's how it was and that's how it is. Back.
Alright, so I officially have the first coilover in. It honestly is a lot. It's pretty freaking simple. Not that I thought it wasn't going to be. Literally just 17 mil, two 12 mils inside the car, and then it will pretty much just drop out. Same thing to put it back in, two 12 mils inside the car and then the 17 mil. And then Bob's your uncle. She's in. Now I'm just going to move on to, I'm thinking I might just do the rears first and then I'll move on to the fronts. I don't know, we'll see. And I'm hoping with these, I've never actually honestly done coilovers before. I'm hoping with these, because they are BCRacing and then a pretty good, like, pretty big name brand, I'm hoping I don't have to adjust any of this. So I'm thinking I might, once I've got all of them in, I might just put all the tires back on and go for a drive and see what it's like, or even just put it on the ground and see if the height difference is different. I officially have both the right hand side, the front and the rear are done. It looks so dope, not gonna lie. Ooh, nice ABS line. It's cracking a bit. That's all right. We don't really need ABS anyways. But it's looking so good. And it's actually, this is so easy. Anyone could freaking do this. Even someone that like hasn't even touched like a car before. It's so easy. Size comparison of these, like they've chopped off like a good 10 centimeters. Hell yeah, it's gonna look dope. All right, so I'm on the left hand side of my car now, and this is literally such an easy process. All you have to do is undo this 12mm for the ABS line, and then at the top you've got the two 14mm, undo them. The top of the strut is freaking loose, so then you just go down here to the 17mm, zap it with a gun, and Bob's your uncle, she's out. You might need to pry it a little bit. Like, I literally got a pry bar in and pried, I was about to say this bitch out. I mean, I'm going to say it anyways. Pried her out, and she just popped out. So as I was saying, you literally have these two 14mm, and then the whole strut will literally just fall out after the 17mm undone. It's that easy. Anyone could do this. Alright, so I've undone the two 14mm, and as you can see, she ain't moving. So, just get a fancy pry bar. It's not even fancy. I don't know why I leave so much room to play with this. Oh, that's why. And then hopefully, no, still needs more. There we go. Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did have some problems with this side. I'm thinking because I've already got the BCRacing coilovers in the other side and all bolted up, because that side's lower, this side wasn't having a good time. So my old strut actually ended up getting stuck on here. So then I pried it off, but then once I pried it off, it actually came off and went behind and then got stuck again. So I had to knock her out from the top. So she's just now popped out, and I'll be able to get her out now, and then we can put the new one in. Alright, after much struggle, I finally got the old shock absorber out, and now, strut I mean, and now I didn't even bother filming this because I was just too annoyed that it took me forever to get that old strut out. So I've got the new one, the new BCRacing coilover in. I just haven't tightened this up yet, which I will do. Yeah. It took me so long to get the old freaking strut out, because I think because the other side has the, I've already put the coilover in, it like made the car, I don't know, it just maybe like made the suspension parts on a weird angle, and I couldn't, the strut didn't physically fit out. I couldn't get it past here. Tried the other side, couldn't get it past there, and then I couldn't get it out of here. So I ended up having to undo these bolts and literally pop the whole thing forward to be able to get the strut out. And of course, once I did that, it came out in like 2 seconds. But it took me for ages to actually like think, oh, how about I just undo this and pop it out, because I didn't want to unbolt all this crap just for me to like, I don't know, I just thought I'd be able to figure out how to get the strut out without undoing anything. But I had to undo things, so oh well. But I'll just finish up this, and then I'm going to get on to the rear, and hopefully we don't have any problems with the rear. But I kind of have a feeling we will. Okay, finally I am on the last shock. Finally, I am on the last shock absorber. This is the culprit as to why I even thought about getting coilovers, because as you can see, she is rooted, as we like to say. This has been a shit experience. I bonked my head. I kind of feel like it's bleeding, but it might not be. I'm probably just overreacting. Yeah, I doubt it is. But I freaking bonked my head. Cut myself so many times, nearly had a breakdown. But we're finally on the last one. So I'm just gonna chuck her in and get this over and done with so I can get her on the ground and show you guys what she looks like with coilovers, and so I can see what she looks like with coilovers, because I'm so freaking excited. I'm happy to say that we are all done with the coilovers. I've put the wheels back on. I've cleaned up all the tools. I'm just waiting for the floor to dry. And then we can go take her for a spin. And then I literally just need to put the seats back in. But I was like, I'll probably bring her down, take her for a drive, see if it's alright, and then I'll put the seats back in. But I'm living for this. They look so nice. And they're actually a lot easier to put in than what I thought. I don't know why I thought it was going to be so hard and difficult. It really wasn't. I mean, this side was, but let's not talk about that. This side was so easy. Oh, and then also, you still probably can't see it. I'm probably not going to, I'll get this light and show you. But if you watched one of my last videos, you would know that I found an oil leak on my car. Oh, I need to hold this properly. And I was meant to fix it today, but I couldn't be bothered. There you go, you can see that big drip of oil that's coming off the oil cooler. I'm pretty sure she's leaking from the oil cooler. I've got an O-ring to replace it with, but I just can't be bothered doing it right now. It looks like it's leaked a lot, but it actually hasn't. It really hasn't leaked that much. Oh well, we'll sort that out another day. Anyways, I'm going to let the floor dry. I'm just going to let the floor dry and then I'll go for a drive and see how she goes. And then it'll pretty much be done for the day. It's taking me like, I don't even know, like 4 to 6 hours. It shouldn't have taken me that long, but it's something I've never done before, and when it comes to things that I've never done before, it does take me a bit. And if I didn't have so much problems with the I've cut myself so many times. If I didn't have so many issues with the what's it called, the passenger side front, I literally would have done it in like a speed run, but it took me like probably, I want to say a good 2 hours to get that sorted before I could actually like continue on with the, thought someone was watching me, with the rear. Anyways, I'm going to bring it down, take for a drive and see how we go. I've just taken my car out of the workshop and I'm about to go for a little drive just to make sure, oh I'm dirty, cool. Just, I don't know, just to make sure there's no clunks or anything, and see what it drives like. And then I'll come back and obviously put the rear seats back in because I haven't done that yet. But that should only take me like 2 minutes. This literally feels so weird to me. It's comfortable, but it's also like you can feel everything. But I like it. This is so weird. Literally, you can feel every little bump in the road, but it makes you feel like you're actually in like a fully hectic car. I don't hear any noises, thank God, because I would have been really annoyed if I had like squeaks or anything. Alright, can we give her a bit of a stab? I'm actually thankful I did this while she was auto. Hang on. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to like drive and record. It's so weird. It feels so like controlled. Fuck, this is dope. I like it. I like it a lot. But like you can see that I can feel everything. Oh, this is killing my arm. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the workshop and put my seats back in. Alright, well that's pretty much it for today. I put the rear seats back in my car and I brought her outside just to sit pretty. But here's the new look, I guess. You probably can't tell the difference, but she's definitely a lot lower. And even in the rear, she's hell of a lot lower. I really like it though. She looks real good. I'm happy. She's looking good. Alright, well I'm gonna head off because I'm quite tired actually. So I might go over to Tom's workshop and see what he's doing on his engine. I might chuck a little bit of that in when I get there, just so you guys can see. It's actually like, he hasn't been recording any of it, which is kind of sad, but like he's been doing it every day after work, so we can't really like, I mean he can take his camera, but all the guys that work there still hang around in the afternoon, so you can't really follow along with the journey of that, but that's all right. At least you'll see the end result. Anyways, I'm gonna go head over there. I will catch you guys. Oop, just bangs my camera. I'll catch you guys soon. I've just quickly popped into Tom's work to have a look at his engine. Yeah, that's Tom. It's pretty dope, not gonna lie. I'll just pop a few videos up, but we are leaving right now, so.
I was upside down.